So I'm on TikTok. I'm on and I see this E Honda looking chick. You know who E Honda is? You know E Honda? That's this dude from Street Fighter right here.
Like, I full on removed myself from Hinge, Bumble. Like, I didn't even think twice about it. There's no way I am letting any man near me.
You know why you didn't think twice about it? Because you haven't had a man anywhere around you in probably at least 2 years. Any man coming around you, you're going, how I do get them? You're going to chop him about 50 million times in 2.5 seconds. Ain't no man coming around you. Ain't no man done been around you. Sitting up there looking like E Honda. Get out of here, girl. You sitting up here looking like E Honda. I do you.
Standing on the top now. No, nothing can move you.
Well, good day. Welcome to another episode of the Bobby Brown Show. I'm your host, Robert Bob TV Brown, and we talked about quite a few things concerning the aftermath or the after bloodbath of this election and the Trump sweep, and how people are losing their freaking mind. And the videos that you're about to see is disturbing. It's kind of heartbreaking, a little funny too. I'm not gonna front. But then I realized how the media has really brainwashed these people to turn them like. And I'm going to try not to stop it, but before I go through this, I'm going to tell you, I remember a time when I was coming up as a kid, and even as a young adult, there were plenty of black people running for office. And when they did not make it, when they got kicked out the primaries or whatever, where they never got the shot that they deserve, you didn't find black people acting. You didn't find this. You didn't find it. And I'm seeing this new movement of women shaving their heads in protest to Trump, but you ask them to shave their head for the sake of cancer, for Cancer Month. All women should shake their heads. They would not do that to save their life. Girl, I just got my hair done. Girl, I just got my hair braided. I paid $150 for this, $250. You want me to shave your hair for breast cancer month? But you're gonna shave it in protest of a presidential election that you can't change. That's not going to stop them. And have you learned that this man will not stop? You cannot stop him from running. You can stack up charges. You can impeach him 1,000,000 times. He's still going to run. And the reason he's doing it is because he really believes that he has a mission to be president and do something, whether we like it or not. You're not going to stop this guy. So you crying, bawling, and squalling, shaving your head, saying you're going to deprive men of sex. Some men ain't all that stressed out over sex. Some men just ain't stressed out over that. And the average man, you know, and look, you ain't the only woman around here, and you trying to tell men, other women to join your no man having behind. You know, I'm looking at some of you women. I'm like, you need a man. You come on. So look, I fault the media for this. I don't even fault these ladies. I fault the media, because you don't see too many brothers going through this. You don't too many brothers say, hey, she ain't gonna get none of this pipe. If you voted for Trump, you ain't getting none of this pipe tonight, girl. You don't hear that on TV. You're not gonna. I'm gonna lock it up. You voted for Trump, I'm gonna lock it down. You ain't gonna get none. Or you gonna say, I'm going to marry a woman. Hey, that's you going to marry a woman. That's hey, I like that. I like that, because when you come into your senses, then it's me, you, and her. So that's just the generation we're in right now. This is a whole different generation where they let people manipulate them. They let people brainwash them, put these thoughts in their mind. They lie to you about a person, and they rarely tell the truth. Whatever truth they have, they're gonna find some way to turn it into a lie. They're not gonna show you the truth. Like yesterday, I showed you multiple times when Donald Trump disavowed Ku Klux Klan, racists, bigots, white supremacists, and all that. I showed them back to back over 4 minutes, not to field goal for Trump, but for the truth, tell you the truth, because they be lying to you. You saw multiple clips of them saying this man have not devoured David Duke, he have not devoured white supremacy, and I showed you 10 times, I wouldn't say 10, at least double the clips of him saying I disavow. I don't want his support. I hate these type of guys, and I'm against them multiple times. But they still spin this to make you believe that he didn't do that. I'm showing you video and you still in denial. That means they brainwashed you. And they continue to brainwash you on this. They have sowed the seed of fear into this country to the point that people are having a meltdown. Let me say this before I get into this video. melt down or not, the sun is always going to come up, sun is always going to come down. There's going to always be stars in the skies, and this earth ain't going no god doggone where. Now, spiritually speaking, it may be a new earth or rebirth of the earth, but earth ain't going nowhere. People ain't going nowhere. And guess what? The United States of America ain't going nowhere. We've been around for a while, and if we truly believe God bless America, I don't care who put you in office. If they get too far in this country, God's going to deal with them. God's going to deal with them. And they need to know that. But you shouldn't be getting yourself into a frenzy where you're screaming out the top of your lung, you're hating people, you're going to the point, I told you beginning, if they can get you to hate a person, they can get you to hate a people. And if they can get you to hate a people, they can get you to hate your people. And if they can get you hate your people, they can get you to hate your family member. And it's in the demonstration, it's in your reaction. You don't have to literally tell them that you hate them, but it's how you react around them when they have a different mindset than you do, when they make different decisions than you do. Thanksgiving and Christmas coming up, and y'all acting like idiots. That's why we need to treat voting like Vegas. What goes in the booth stays in the booth. None of your business who I vote for. Who you voted for, Brown? These nuts. That's what I voted for. Don't ask me who I vote for. And sometimes I'll share it with you. Sometimes I won't, because you can't handle it. But to do this to yourself, you're not doing this to the people that you're trying to target. I remember my pastor said something. He said, when unforgiveness is like drinking poison and expecting them to die. No, you gonna die. You having a reaction like this doesn't hurt the person on the other side. It hurts you. You don't want to look like a fool screaming all over the internet. You don't want to look like a fool shaving your head knowing you got a business meeting. I saw a lady today, corporate business meeting, shaved her head, hair blue, all the way blue. All the way blue, shade her head down and protest like that's going to change anything. Like somebody going to pay that of mine. You're trying to scream for attention. None of that stuff works. It's simple. He's going to be president if something don't happen to him. If he do wrong, call him out. Protest. If he do a wrong policy. Now, I know you guys protesting now because he is he's a little different. He's not full left when it comes to abortion or what you call reproductive rights. And so you figure you're doing this in protest to him. Well, most of the reproductive rights, or AKA abortion rights, are now with the state. So your problem is not with the federal government now. Your problem is with the state legislator, and your problem is with the governor, and your problem is with the ballot initiative. A lot of people put reproductive rights on the ballot, and people went out and voted on it. And some of them was successful, some of them wasn't. So you take it up with the people. You don't take it up with these politicians. You don't trust politicians to handle those situations anyway. But at the end of the day, you got to deal with these people. But you don't deal with them this way. Screaming off the top of your lungs, bumping your head against the glass, threatening to divorce your husband who probably voted for Kamala Harris. Threaten to divorce your husband because he won't tell you who you voted for. Threaten to divorce your husband because he voted for Trump. He's entitled to his own vote. You're entitled to your vote. And we're going to go with some of these, and then we're going to close after this.
Men who can divorce their husbands, I'm going to need you to do it today.
Now, hold up. This lady right here said, women who can divorce, if you can divorce your husband, I need you to do it today. Who the hell are you? With that big old, let me shut up. You probably never been married, but you're going to tell another woman to divorce her husband because he probably, you didn't even say whether he voted for Trump or not. You just say, women who are divorced, I need you to divorce your husband now. Right now, even if he voted for Kamala Harris, yeah, we need to get. I'm not giving men the time of the day, and you don't need to. Who the hell are you to tell another woman what she should do? You do you. If you want to deprive a man of a relationship with you, do you. That's why I'm very picky. I don't get around to. I can. There's 4 main women in my life that's not going anywhere. Anybody else, they can come and go. Don't care. Break up with me. Keep me. I don't give a crap. There's 4 women in my life. And if they decide to go, I'll be a little upset, but it is what it is. I still got to go on. She's sitting up here with a no husband having, unattractive, big old earring in her nose, with a bonnet on her head, telling another woman who's probably married and she's probably not married that she should divorce her husband. Girl, if you don't shut your mouth up, take that bonnet out your head.
I'm going to need you to do it today.
Big old gap in your mouth.
And to know that my family, the people who raised me, it's so invalidating. I should not.
This is insane. Look at this lady. She is hurt because her family probably thought a different way, vote a different way. Yeah, I was like, look, I'm from the South, and thank God my mom's and my dad are black, Southern born, and they grew up Democrats, so they got that I was born a Democrat, I'm going to die a Democrat. That's their prerogative. But if somebody say I was born a Republican, I'm going to die a Republican, you going to get mad at them? That's their prerogative. And just because you went through a different time in life and you were born, probably come out of a Republican household, but throughout your life, you changed and you got your own belief system and thought a whole lot different from your parents. And you cut your hair and you wear blue hair and you're heavily into all these things that the Democratic Party promote and the Republican don't promote. And you're going to get upset because your family still voted for a Republican. That's who they are. They always been like that. Just because you are left and don't mean, why are you going to get mad at them? Because they're not left. You knew they wasn't left. It's like me. I wouldn't get mad at my family. I love my family. Born and raised Democrats. So I expect them to vote Democrat. I'm not going to get mad and upset at them whether Kamala Harris would have won it or not, or Joe Biden would have won it or not. I didn't. The past 4 years, I still love them, still visit them, still see them, have a good time. I'm not balling out. Even as racist as Joe Biden has been all his life, still haven't repented for the crime bill that decimated the black community to this day, have done more visceral actions toward black people throughout his whole career than Donald Trump has ever did. And I don't think Donald Trump can ever beat that. He can. I don't pass nothing. I don't trust him, none of them. But he hasn't so far. I still love my family, even though they voted for him. Even though, they got at people, for not voting for him. I still love him. I still adore him. Still appreciate. You know why? Because family is bigger than politics. The people around you are bigger than politics. Trump ain't coming to see you. Kamala Harris ain't coming to see you. Joe Biden ain't coming to see you during your major, most important times in life. Yeah, you sitting up here crying like a freaking baby. Grown people. Some of y'all in your 50s and 60s crying like a little baby. And you talking about divorce your husband. I broke up with my boyfriend. You know how stupid you sound? You just proved to people that you're in a cult. You're brainwashed. That's what cult members do. I have to break up with my boyfriend. He don't believe like I believe. That's what occultists do. He don't think like I think. So I'm going to shun my family. That's what occultists do. An occult, one of the main things you do, if your family is not with your set of beliefs or they don't respect your set of beliefs, you separate yourself from and you dive deeper into the cult of people who think like you think. And you have these leaders that you worship. That's why MAGA is a red cult, and I say blue MAGA is a blue cult. Both from a cult group, because you're worshiping this man or this woman. Let me keep going.
Be taking up space, because right now the people who have it much worse than I do are people who don't.
Are people who gonna be all right. Are people who gonna be all right. Oh, people who have it worse than I do. You think this is gonna give you a badge of merit? Ain't nobody thinking about you, lady. Oh, I saw Melody on TikTok and I was so moved about her compassion for people like me. All right, I'm back. Yeah. Y'all, some of y'all are tripping up here, man. Look at her. Mascara all every which way. Lips quivering. Girl, you're still alive. It's funny, but it's sad, man, because, if Trump would have lost, I couldn't see Trump supporters doing that. That's right. They sure won't. They're going to go take over the Capitol and try to do another insurrection. Hey, probably so. Some people are idiots, just like these people. Some people have different idiotic expressions of pain and disappointment and stuff like that. Some fools went out and went into the Capitol. That's one way. I mean, at least these crying and bawling and squalling, I'll give her credit, is not criminal. But some of the way y'all be looking, it should be criminal. This is ridiculous. Let her keep going, boy. She looked like somebody hit her dog, man. Somebody hit Fluffy. She had Fluffy since she was 7. And somebody killed Fluffy. That's the way she's looking right now. Look at that. Oh, a god doggone election.
Share the same skin color as me, which is so, why are we still judging people on that? Race is a fucking social construct that white people created to make themselves feel good about the dehumanization of.
Race is not a social construct that white people just created to make people feel guilty. Race was a social construct for competition. It literally mean a race. It wasn't about color. It's about domination. Who can conquer the most, how much power they can. And it just happened to be that white people have been so viciously better at it because they were without limitation, oftentimes unhinged. But let me keep going.
Of other people. What the fuck, man?
Please. I really haven't been able to get on here or turn on the TV or do anything without crying. So I figured I just might as well. I didn't want to give anyone the benefit of the doubt of me crying, but I've cried on here plenty of times, so let's do it again. I don't want to come off.
Now, this young lady, I'm getting the feeling that she's a wild. She's a wild one. I don't know the word for it. Free spirit. Whatever is whatever. Down by law. Bout it. That's what I'm getting from her. I may be wrong, but I'm getting whatever. I do anything once, twice, maybe 3 times. I'm getting that from her. I don't know. Hold your... Let me shut up.
As silent in this issue, but literally I cannot open this without getting angry or crying all over again. And every time I talk about it, I just cannot believe.
Why are you crying? I remember one time I was coming up. I love my mama. Shout out to Dorothy Brown. Came home from school and my mom was crying. I'm like, Mom, what happened? She's like, Duke died. Now we got a cousin Duke. Cousin Duke was like 14, looking like he was 34. Big old husky, corn-fed farm boy. So I'm like, Duke, cousin Duke died? She said, no, boy, John Wayne. I'm like, really? I'm looking at her with the, what? But my mom loved John Wayne, so the nerves of you to look at her for having a little pain because her favorite actor died. Another racist son of a gun.
Eva, are we serious? Are we for real right now? Are we please? Cut the cameras! Where are you? Bring her out now. I told y'all I cannot be chill. It's not chill. Because it's not chill. It's not something I feel like I can be okay with. I can't. It's not it's in my...
She looked like the typical person that wants to go as far left as she can go. That there's no such thing as too far. Look at his face. She looked unhinged. She got that Mark Wahlberg, what is that? What was the first movie Mark Wahlberg when he played the jealous boyfriend? That's how she looking right now. When she was looking through the peephole and she didn't want to open the door for that crazy son. That's how she looking. Unhinged.
It's affecting me directly, my friends, my family, directly. But don't unfollow.
Know why it's affecting you, your friends, and your family? It's because you decided to affect your friends and family. You decided to hate on them because they didn't do what they don't think like you think. We're going to always have a life where people are going to be in our lives that don't think like we think, don't believe like we believe, not going to roll like we roll. Some people are going to be introverts, don't want to hang out. Come on, let's hang out. I'm chilling. Some people get mad at you because you don't want to hang out with them. And it ain't personal. I just not to hang out tight. Negro, if you don't get this house out of this house, no. You can't allow these people to cause you to get in a frenzy and to be fearful and to walk around and hate, animosity, and anger because they are not thinking like you or roll like you roll. And this isn't just for politics. But the sad part is you pick the lowest of the totem pole to fall out with people and get angry at. It's not that doggone serious. It's not that serious. Well, it's important that we make sure we get the right person or the country gonna go to hell. You gotta make sure you get a whole lot of right people in office or this country gonna go to hell. President has his branch of government that he has to work as much to his perfection as he can. That's one branch. There's 2 other branches of government and there's a check and balance system. And the way you guys have gone so far to the left, the Republicans have captured all 3. They lead in the legislative. They even leading in the judicial now. And you can fault you and your agendas, your left-wing agenda, and the ability to get upset if we don't put it in the forefront. You moving everything out the way and you stepping right in the front. It reminds me that picture of Trump. I guess he was at the G4 summit or something, and Trump moved the guy out the way and stood in front of him. That's how you guys are. Your aggressive push for all these agendas, child mutilation, late-term abortion, puberty block, men playing in women's sports, that's you pushing your way, pushing me out the way and getting in front. It's like, and if I don't accept it, something's wrong with me, and you'll go as far as trying to get me fired or criminalize me to the point where I go to jail because I don't accept your agenda. Then you're trying to curb my free speech. All this stuff matters. And that's why people rejected her because she was for all that. And you're for all that. And American people spoken and said, well, we ain't going that direction. It's time for us to stop, drop, roll up, put it on shop, or whatever the lyrics of DMX.
It's just politics. Don't unfollow. What do you mean?
I've literally broken up with a man because he voted for Trump. And you can too.
Now I know this hussy, she lying. I literally broke up with a man and I married a woman. I've seen this before, and I married a woman. Stop lying. And she gave me a ring. Stop lying. And even if you did, ladies, you talking about you gonna break up with us and you gonna deny us sex and stuff like that is like us telling you we gonna break up with you and deny you sex. You gonna find a way to get you some sex. You gonna find a way. Y'all got all kind of toys and tools, and then y'all got side Negroes, and some of y'all on the low with the women. I mean, y'all find ways to do that. That's no threat. We got stuff too. We got Pornhub. we got OnlyFans, cause y'all ain't gonna stop us from paying. We got MetaQuest, we got our stuff too. And at the end of the day, we go get a Republican woman. If you liberal women want to act that doggone stupid, it's plenty of Republicans. You got to understand, the majority of Republicans voted for this dude. So I'm quite sure there's some Republican women that probably say thank you for your saving the country or for your service. So what do you think you're doing? You're not the only type of woman in the world. I had to tell him I had to tell somebody that recently. Girl, you ain't on it. Come on. I had 5 on deck when I met you, and they were to the extreme, trying to push me hard toward marriage. And when I cut it off and say, hey, slow your roll, then we got a problem. You threaten us by not breaking up with us, not having sex with us, or you going to have sex with a woman. You probably was already having sex with a woman. And if you would have told him that, he probably would have been happy. Hey, do what you do, girl. Just count me. Don't count me out. You know, you need somebody to tag me in. Look at that with that smirk on her face, like she's saying something. Girl, you ain't saying nothing. Get out of here with that.
It's very easy. Say bye.
Yeah, it's very easy for us to say bye too. We can say bye to you. Oh, you think we're gonna get on the ground and start balling? Those days are gone. Men are the strong, heterosexual, dominant, powerful male is coming back. We'll simp out once in a blue moon, just to appease to you. But the strong, black, dominant, not, well, all males, but I'm strictly saying black, because we've been shunned so long, and we try to side with you to push women up, but while we're trying to push women up, y'all sitting up here taking a dunk on us, and we saying no more. I did it. You can do it too. I broke up with my boyfriend. People break up with their boyfriend and girlfriend every day. This is not a political statement, and you can too. I can't do it. I mean, I'm going to miss you, but I ain't going to miss you. Just think about what you're doing, because once you go this direction, don't dare come back. Trump can only be in office for 4 years, and you're going to mess up a relationship that you done had for 4 years, maybe 8 years, or been married for 20 years, and you want to divorce your husband because he voted for Trump. This man done took care of you, your kids, probably your somebody else's kid. This man done did it all. Sound like a damn, excuse me, Lord, dang idiot.
Toodaloo. Sayonara, bitch. And here's the thing. Any man that's like, oh, that makes sense, you're gonna...
And back at you. Toodaloo, sayonara, healthcare. Yeah, you ain't the only chicken around. You got to understand again, it's like 20 y'all to one guy. 20 of y'all to one the guy. There's so many of y'all that y'all start looking within each other, because when that one guy don't kiss your behind and do whatever you serve you like you the Queen of England, where else you gonna go? Because the numbers are low when it comes to men, so you end up going to be with a woman, and that's how it usually is. Men don't give us what we want, so I'm going to try a woman. Well, what you gonna have when a woman don't give you what you? Because they're emotional creatures too. Boy, I tell you.
I die alone. I'm getting married in 11 days, bitch, to a woman. You see that shit?
Who cares? You getting married in 11 days to a woman. Who cares? You're not the first woman that been with a man and decided to marry a woman. And you're not the first one that'll divorce a woman and go back to the man. Who cares? This is a statement to men because you are upset with men for supporting Trump. And you don't know if that man supported Trump or not. You just assuming he did. But let's say he told you, yeah, Trump. Girl, if you don't stop. Ladies, like Ric Flair say, ladies, this ain't gonna do nothing. If you consider this a movement, it ain't going no god doggone where. A movement mean it gotta move. The only person moving is you. It ain't gonna move men. It's not gonna move the Trump out of the being the presidency. It ain't gonna do nothing. It's just you acting out in your motion. And when you act out in your motions, you do stupid stuff like cut off all your doggone hair for no reason at all. If you're gonna cut it off, cut it off because you want to have a new look, not in protest. Hey, go to the extreme. Don't start with your hair. Cut your breasts off. Cut your titties off. Cut them off, too. I got to make this a separate video. I was going to and put this in the current video that I'm at. This is going to be a separate video. I'm going to call it melting down for nothing. Women, you can break up with your boyfriend, too. That ain't gonna hurt that brother, cause it's 10 women to 1. Well, all women ain't gonna be you. All women are not left what we call libtard. Not every left. Let me say this: not every woman on the left act like this. You got smart, intelligent, beautiful women on the left. You got smart, intelligent, beautiful women on the right, and you got them in the middle. You got these strange, deranged, brainwashed nutcases in these political parties. They are literally cult members in the party. They are cultish in everything. They vote blue no matter who. What kind of stupid mess is that? I'm going to vote blue, straight blue. You don't know who you vote for. Well, all Democrats have our best interest. No, they don't. Some of them are the most vicious judges. Lock you up in a minute. You guys, I can't tell you what to do, but I'm just letting you know this stuff ain't gonna do nothing to men. I mean, like I said, if you got the good, yeah, we'll miss it for about maybe 90 days. We'll probably be getting a little withdrawal, but usually there was somebody coming our way when you were there, and we just shunned them off for you because we were dedicated to you. We show love and compassion for you. But believe me, there was 5 other ones that wanted to be in your place, and we wouldn't give them the time of the day. So so do what you're gonna do. Do what you're gonna do. Do it fast and do it now, and don't come back, because this Republican lady is happy and ready for me to come over to her house since you want to act like a doggone idiot. And they're so graceful that if you decide to vote Democrat, they're not going to break up with you. They don't. A lot of Republican women, a lot of those conservative women don't do this stupid stuff because they're conservative. Now, I got to say, a lot of them conservative, religious, you going to have to marry that to get some of that. I mean, and I can respect that. I can respect. But you holding something back from us, man, get out.
You couldn't afford this ring, even if you tried. Thank you.
How you know what a man can afford or not? Are you talking to your boyfriend? You couldn't afford this ring even if you tried. Folks, this you can smell a liar and the BS are coming out of her right now. She's just doing that, trying to do a gut punch, but she wasn't getting gut punching herself. You can't afford it. I wouldn't sit there and spend no money on no ring like that anyway on your behind.
25 years to recover from that mess.
Let me go back.
It's like, oh, that makes sense. You're going to die alone. Da-da-da. Thank you.
You're going to die alone. What the hell is this? What the hell is this? She's screaming like she in a heavy metal concert.
To a woman. You see that shit? You couldn't afford this ring, even if you tried. Thank you.
Congratulations, KS.
Just know.
What was that? And what is this? See, this is what I'm talking about. This is why people voted hardly against, because even though she puts this in the forefront as the face of the Democratic Party. And don't get me wrong, there are people, they need to be loved, they need to be accepted. But to have this get in the forefront and move traditional people out the way, traditional family, the traditional respect for the traditional heterosexual male, high respect, no honor, to take, folks they're not doing like that. But what the heck is this again?
Just know it's
demon trying. Sound like somebody was trying to exercise her, man.
Elon. I know it's Elon Musk. I know that barrel-chested bitch has something to do with all. He's behind it. I swear to God. Listen, I don't have logic. I don't have evidence. I don't have facts.
Even if he was, you claiming that Elon Musk made all these people go out there and vote for Trump in a landslide. Elon.
Donald! Hey, it's Kamala. Yeah, they called that race pretty early this morning, but I wanted to reach out and congratulate you. Yeah, congratulations on your short-term victory. Huh? Oh, yeah. So, well, we knew you were going to do what you do best, and that's cheat. So we had systems in place to collect.
So if he say you cheated, it's a problem. But for y'all to say he cheated, it's legit. You can't make this stuff up. This man beat y'all in a landslide. He won the popular vote. He almost beat her in California. He got over 300. You only need 260. Oh, no, 270. 260, 271 of them. You only need 270. Let's say 270 to become president. I believe it's 2. This guy got over 300. It was too big to rig.
Evidence, and we caught you red-handed.
How?
Yeah. So in January, instead of the Oval Office, you're going to the Big House.
Something feels fucking weird. I'm one of the people who woke up in the middle of the night of election night just feeling a weird feeling, and I spent all day Thursday with a horrible fucking headache, like sleeping all day, only waking up to throw up, and I've seen other people say that shit as well. Something
Girl, you had some bad collard greens. Some very, very, very bad collard greens. That's all it is. That's all it is. Just drink you some Metamucil or some Pepto-Bismol and you're going to be all right, Red.
Thing is fucking weird, and I love a conspiracy person just as much as the next, but I really do believe that something is weird going on. So I don't want to get my hopes up, but I'm kind of hopeful. I don't know. I feel like something's gonna happen.
Keep telling yourself that, darling.
If you're queer and
oh, that's saying, how is this attractive? Even if you are a male and you identify as a woman, born a male identify, how is this attractive? You look like a clown. It's too much. The hair is all right. You hook your hair up, brother. The hair is all right. Eyebrows just a little too over the top, and the eyeshadow and the eyeliner and all that other stuff. It looked like you're about to go on stage singing during a concert. Tell me you don't go out like this on dates. Now, when people say, you're homophobic, sometimes this make you homophobic, because to me it looked clownish, and I don't like clown. To me, this looked clownish, and I don't like clown. Some of you LGBTQ people be so clowned up with the makeup, and I don't see how you think you looking good. Maybe it's another LGBTQ person like that kind of stuff. But to me, I mean, that scares me. If you want to call that transphobic, so it be. You look like a clown. I don't like clown. I don't. Never did. Always hated. I didn't like Bozo the Clown. I didn't like Ronald McDonald. I had elbowed Ronald McDonald in the nose, tried to break his nose wide open when I was a kid, sneaking up on me. I don't like clowns. I don't like the big shoes. I don't like the big hands. I don't like all that clown makeup on your face. Now, shout out to the Ronald McDonald house. Respect for for McDonald's. Don't get me wrong. But I was a child, and it was a birthday party, and the clowns just came out of nowhere saying happy birthday, head over my shoulder. Snuck up on me. Went right across my shoulder and said happy birthday, and I tried to elbow the hell out of that doggone clown. Tried to crack his nose wide open. Now, the sad part is I thought it was a guy. It was really a female dressed up like Ronald McDonald. But I bust that nose wide open, boy. Wide open. Because I don't like the clown look. And this is a clown look. So if you're 7 foot tall, you're in high heels, and you got your makeup like this, no, son, no, sir, man, whatever. No, go over there. That looks scary. This looks scary. Look at this. I don't even want to go to sleep now. I'm sure if I go to sleep right now, this is going to haunt me. And it's going to be 9 foot tall. You know those tall clowns in the clown show be on them stilts? That's what I'm going to see in my dreams. Tall clown and them stilts with this face. Now, like I said, the hair look good, bruh. Oh, ma'am, whatever. Your hair, you hook your hair up. The hair looked fine. Whoever did your hair, they hooked it up. All the other stuff, crazy look. And you look like you got fame. But let me let he, she, say what she gonna say.
your family voted for Trump like mine did.
Even with the deep voice, that don't scare y'all? That don't scare y'all. That is scary. That is scary to me. The voice. Like I said, the hair is on point. The voice, the teeth, the eyeshadow, all that scared me. That looked too much like killer clownish. She looked like Pennywise before, when he opened the mouth and was gonna eat that little kid. That's what I'm thinking right there with that picture. And she even sound like Pennywise. Listen to this. He sound like Pennywise.
Hi, hello. I'm your mother now. Just checking in.
You ain't my mama. What the hell are you talking about? What the hell is the what? Wait a minute. I'm confused now. What is?
And have you drank water today? Did you eat? Did you take your meds?
Yeah, not having to get.
I was just getting ready to change it, man, because I was being creeped out letting this person talk for a few seconds with that crazy look. Well, thank God they gone. I'm about to get the holy water out.
Like the fact that my dad. Yeah, this election was super important.
I am completely unhinged. I went to the grocery store, and while standing in line, I was trying to guess who voted against my rights.
You hear this mess? She admit to being unhinged, that she's at a grocery store looking around to see who may have voted against her rights. First of all, nobody's taking no rights for you. You have a right. Most states recognize the right of vote. I know New York do. All they did was they didn't get rid of it. They just made it where you can't do it national. They gave it to the states. It's the states' job now. Nobody took it away from you. Nobody. And she's so unhinged that she's sitting around in the grocery store, instead of buying the chicken, some bell pepper, some onions, some milk, she's standing there with the cart with her eyes wide open, surveying people to see if they're Trump supporters. It's crazy.
And I couldn't guess anymore. I was out of guesses. Because you're like sheep in wolf's clothing. And I just wanted to scream, who the fuck here voted against my motherfucking rights?
And have you ever considered the fact that you could be voting against somebody else's right on the right? All of us got rights, lady. The ability to delete the next generation, you're fighting so hard to keep that. The ability to get abortion all willy-nilly, you're fighting hard to keep that. Nobody is stopping you from going to get the blue pill, the morning after pill, going to get some shots, going to get a doggone, not a hysterectomy, but that too, a hysterectomy. You going down there to get your tube ties or burned. Nobody's stopping you from that. And if you do get pregnant and it's an emergency situation, nobody's stopping you from getting the medical care that you need. What you want is the freedom to delete the next generation at will. And a lot of people ain't for that. You and Chuck breaking up, but you carrying Chuck baby, and you're less than 3 months, and you want ability to get rid of it. No. You need to have Chuck baby. You shouldn't have got there laid up anyway. And if y'all gonna get busy, because hey, you're a grown person, you're gonna get your freak on, you're gonna do that, you need to have the morning after pill. Or you need to get some contraceptive. There's no excuses. Late to this generation. None whatsoever. Except rape is rare, and the body type of the baby can rip a little child for a child. I'm talking about child. I'm not talking about somebody that's 29 years old. You find an option. There's other options besides getting rid of that baby. But the most important one is get you a stack of morning pill. Keep it in your pocketbook. You know, brothers these days, when you get my age, I don't need them, but when you get my age, brothers got Blue Chew and all that. We keep them on up. Because just in case it's on and popping, I'm ready to roll. You guys need to be the same way. You need to go get your morning after pill. Keep your pocketbook full of them. So when things go down and you don't want to get pregnant, you pop that. When we ready to get busy, we popping one. Might pop 2, 3. There's no excuses. Nobody's taking away your rights. You shouldn't have a right to delete. And you sitting in the grocery store wondering who took away your right to get an abortion.
Didn't though. Mostly because my fucking throat hurt.
Resist what?
Let go, be free, and chop off your own hair and scream in the street and eat the cereal in the aisle in the grocery store before you buy it and then buy it. Maybe, no, I'm not gonna say that. Buy it.
You see how dumb you sound? Folks are not gonna, you know how many short hair with me, honestly speaking, I love me short hair woman. Long as she got it hooked up right, she got the hair short, she probably dyed it a little bit with nice earrings, especially when she wearing them boots up to the knee. Lord have mercy. You shaving your head in this day and time, folks ain't gonna notice that. We gonna assume two things. You like your hair short, or you probably, LGBTQ, because a lot of LGBTQ ladies like to keep their hair short. That's what we thinking the first thing. Ain't nobody thinking you protesting Trump. I see you with your hair shaved. I'm thinking, okay, she probably don't even like guys. Or you probably like guys and just probably like her hair. And when the sisters, boy, when my sister get their hair cut, they get the shape up, boy, and they be looking like my ex. My ex look gorgeous with her hair short. Gorgeous. And I know you're watching. You do. You look good. That's why I was always on her about keeping her hair short, and I'll buy you some wigs. But now she wanted to grow it. He wanted to grow it. Now, Joy Reid, she looked horrible. Horrible. Big old tether forehead. Horrible. Let me let this go. There's so many of these videos out, I can't go them all. I might do one a day.
Be who you would be.
Now, look, let me go back. You see how
street and
you see how dumb these people are? If you're going to cut your hair all the way to as low as you can get it, why you got the doggone guards on? You want your hair cut to the skin and you got guards on. You'll be there all day. Take the doggone guards off. That's my advice.
And eat the cereal in the aisle in the grocery store before you buy it and then buy it. Maybe, no, I'm not going to say that. Buy it. Buy this. Be who you would be if you weren't trying to get men to like you, because they won't.
Girl, you still look cute. Short hair or not, you still look cute. So you ain't did nothing to make men not like you. Let me tell you something about men. Understand about men, we're not that much of we're more sensual and sexual than physical appearance. And it's just the way it is, man. I mean, you can be dressed like the Handmaid's Tale. We'll still be like, good God, look at them feet. Boy, you seen them ankles? When we in our mood, it don't matter sometimes. You're like, man, I take that big girl over there. She about 400 pounds, but she a challenge. I challenge. She 450, but I get her somewhere. I might blow my back out trying to pick her up, but it's gonna be hard for a man not to be attracted to a woman. She can cut her hair off. She can do a whole lot of stuff. She can not wear makeup sometimes. I mean, we prefer you with your hair. We prefer you with makeup. We prefer you dressed all, fine and sedity and all that. But it don't matter if you in dungaree pants with some cowboy boots on and a hoodie on over your head. We still gonna say, we still. Let me stop, bro. Can't nothing stop us. That's what I'm saying. Ain't nothing you can do to stop us from being attracted to you. Now, me, certain things turn me off, but it depends on what time of the month it is, because I have my times of the month. I don't like a woman that smoke, but there's sometimes a month you only can smoke so many cigarettes. You gotta put them suckers down sooner or later. I'm on you. That's just right. Just the way it is. But other than that, there's not much that's gonna cause us to be unattractive. So if you using this movement to make us unattractive to you for a freaking vote, it ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. What you gonna do about your big juicy lip? If you got some juicy lip, what you gonna do? Well, I ain't gonna put no lip gloss on. I still see them juicy lips, and I just saw your liquor. So what that gonna say? Folks, what I'm saying is these tactics are not gonna work. If you using this to clap back at men, it ain't gonna work. And why are we warring at each other? We've let the media, we let politicians cause a divide between woman and man, and God had created us to be together. And when you're not if you're not doing what God called you to do, you're out of the will of God, and things like that, things happen. You're outside of the will of God, or you're anti-God. When you're trying to separate the woman from the man, I don't care what kind of tool or tactic you use to separate a woman from a man, you're on purpose. And I say this as a person who mess up and sin every day. But I do realize that you're on purpose, mocking and spitting on God, because that's his will, way, and purpose. He created man, and then he created woman for man, not for himself, but for man. God was all right with just him and Adam, but God want Adam to feel like he feel, so he gave him Eve. And y'all letting these political people use witchcraft. These people got you involved in witchcraft. What is witchcraft? It's a tool of control. You put spells on people, hexes on people, and this is attack. You're trying to put a spell. You thinking all this stuff is going to put a spell on a man to not see you as an attractive person, or you're going to use this as a way to punish him.
These reactions from these donuts are so ridiculous, they don't even seem real. And instead of people...
It looks stupid.
The septum piercing up,
Look at this
but we
idiot.
all have them. No.
No, it's okay. You can laugh over my liberal tears if you want to.
Oh, you ain't got to tell me twice.
Okay, I'm gonna guide you through. Now, shave the head, glasses. I don't know where you get these big glasses, but we all...
Look at this, man. Look at this. Like Kevin Hart said, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. What the hell she got on her face right now? I guess she's trying to create some glasses so she couldn't find none. So she got some something from school, some wire stuff with cloth on it, and she bent it to make it look, what the hell? And what is that in her nose? She got a one-sided earring nose, and these be the one they hire to teach your kids.
We all have them. So if you want to be one of us, you've got to find these somewhere in a store. I don't know where I got these, but everybody's got them. The septum piercing, get that right away. For some reason that unites us. The passport, get your passport. You're gonna need it. The blueberries.
This lady is insane. Somebody need to go get her right now. She is crazy. This lady is crazy. See, I was thinking, a lot of people gonna be on suicide watch right now. Two things I'm enjoying watching, but sometimes some of it I can't enjoy. But seeing this, something like this, and seeing people's reaction to the Dallas Cowboys losing, because I can't stand the Cowboys. But this is crazy. Somebody auntie has lost.
Get that right away. For some reason that unites us. The passport, get your passport. You're gonna need it. The blue bracelet. Don't forget the blue bracelet. Don't forget the blue bracelet so we know who we are. Okay.
God. Oh, God. Don't forget the blue bracelet so we can know who we are. I don't know what to say. I fought the media for this, and I fought our political leaders for this rhetoric has caused people to do this. People used to get on me and say, Rob, your rhetoric is going to cause issues. I never do rhetoric. I talk about record. If the record is hurting you, then let it hurt you, but that's the record. You can't change. Rhetoric can be changed, and rhetoric can change people. And the rhetoric that they have put out there concerning Donald Trump and what he will do and can do if you re-elect him, got people acting like this. This lady need help. I mean, this is painful. She is literally terrified and freaking out. I'll freak out when the stuff happens. Ain't nothing happened yet. It's going to be 3 more months before this man get in office. No, December, or a couple more months. 2 more months before he take office. And right now, They acting like he's already in office. Look at her. Look at her. This is insane, man.
I don't know where to get these glasses. We all have them, and I can't tell you where to get them. I don't know.
As one of the leaders of this movement, I have been messaged.
Look at this. First of all, she got a shirt on, button all the way to the top, and the rest of her open like she a LA Mexican gang member. She got a big old earring on like she's part of the Watusi tribe. Big old round circle earring in her nose with these crazy freaking looking. What the hell is going on? What the hell is going on? It's sad.
So many times to come up with a solution, a more permanent solution than blue bracelets and safety pins, so that like when we're in the pickup line at school, we know how to identify each other. And some people suggested a tattoo, so I did go get my tattoo. I suggest everybody get this.
I'm not doing this for me.
Is this the same doggone lady again? This a different lady. This was the first lady looking like.
I'm doing this for us all.
She about to cut. She got a wig on. She got a wig on, and she got some clippers, and she about to cut the hair on the wig? Nah, no, man.
Why isn't it working? Nothing works anymore. Nothing.
Nah, she got to be trolling. She got to be joking people, man. This ain't really happening to her. She just joking. It's got to be, because this can't be her really protesting what's going on. She got some clippers trying to cut the hair off a wig on her head. Like it's her real hair. Hey, but that's how y'all looking, though.
It works anymore. I'm not doing this for me.
Donald Trump won, and I am very...
Now, this is a joke. He's joking, so this is a joke.
very afraid that...
It's funny.
What a great honor to be able to introduce for the first time ever the...
Can someone... Can someone tell me what MAGA men find attractive so that I can wear the complete opposite? Thanks.
Well, you ain't got to look for nothing. You ain't got to wear nothing because you are not attractive. You are not attractive. Well, at least not to me. Now, like I said, there's some guys up here, long as you breathing and you got a breast and butt and a poom poom, it don't matter. But me, I'm particular.
As the official spokesperson from MAGA men.
Hey, you two are 18 now. Remember, you need to go vote tomorrow.
I early voted. Trump 2020.
You know what? No.
They don't even like you.
What right is he taking away from women?
You don't like your race. He was on you. He don't even like
what right is he taking away from women?
He don't like y'all.
See, these young boys smart.
He don't like none of us.
You don't know whether he don't like us or not. It's funny how people speak for people. He don't like us. Let me tell you something. This man always I could tell you he like wealthy black people. He may not like poor black, may not like middle class black, but he sure like them wealth. And he's been there for a lot of black people in their time of need. He helped Al Sharpton with the purchase of the building that he's in for the National Action Network. He funded his presidential run as well as Jesse Jackson. Gave Jesse Jackson top-notch space at 60 Wall Street, the Trump building. Top-notch space. Didn't charge him a dime. Funded the campaign and was the first person to go out and rally. He refurbished the Central Park skating rink, not too far from where the Central Park Five Boys had their issue. He redid it for the black neighborhood because it's mostly black people on that side. Revitalized it, rebuilt it, donated to many black after school program. So he got to be liking somebody. If it ain't people, it's got to be the tax write-offs. But he's right. What right is he taking away from? Nobody want to say it.
He don't even like his own race.
What right is he taking away from women? Y'all still not answering my question. I've been asking for like 5 minutes. But what was the answer?
We answered it.
Y'all brought up education once I asked that question. Because y'all don't even know what y'all talking about. Y'all just go on Twitter, look at what they say, and just run with it.
There is an extreme and bizarre sense of entitlement.
That's a smart brother.
And narcissism coming from American women who, contrary to popular belief, will not be losing a single right.
The crazy people. Anyway, I'm done on this. Folks, let's get serious for a second. Let's get serious. All right, let's get serious for a second, Nita. To the people who are losing their mind, it's funny seeing it. It's really comedy, but I can understand you really feeling the pain. And I don't fault you for that. We as a people have been succumbed to media. We let media wake us up, keep us during the day, and put us to bed. I myself cannot sleep without a TV on. I can't. Or without some kind of music. That's how powerful media is. And some of you can't go to sleep without the news being on. You watch that news, you go to sleep with that news. And most of the news outlets today are not really news channels. See, ABC, CBS, and NBC used to be news channel, but they have spawned out the many different channels, and they have become the media arm of these political cult groups, what y'all call political party. MSNBC belongs to NBC. CNN belongs to Turner Broadcast. And most of these, Fox News, that belong to 20th Century Fox and Rupert Murdoch. And all of these are political media arms. They're not really news channels. And all their hosts, anybody who has a show on those networks, their job is to tell a vision. That's why you call it television. Their job is to tell a vision about what's going on in the future, what's going on now at the moment. And you got these talking heads like Joy Reid, Rachel Maddow. They just spit talking points from on high, and those talking points are designed to brainwash, to manipulate your thinking, and yes, to get you in fear, and then they want that fear to spread. They want other people to share these videos or other people to talk about it, have a simple discussion, but at the same time, they're spreading the fear. They can't spread the fear like they want to without you, and unfortunately, we have accepted the rhetoric that the DNC and the Democratic Party has given us concerning Donald Trump. Most of us never fact checked it. We just assume the fact checkers are right for fact checking these media arms. A lot of times fact checkers are bought and paid for by the media arms themselves. They manipulate you. They've been spinning a web of destruction, web of deceit, web of dissension, the web that divides. And it's fear upon fear upon fear to the point that now you're getting results like that because people are freaking out their literal mind because they've been told by the lamestream media that if Donald Trump ever get in office, all hell is going to break loose. All hell. The sun going to come down. It's going to drop down right in the middle of, the Atlantic Ocean, and the moon's going to get dark, turn to blood, and Jesus coming back. People, all I can say is this. How do you reset? They're gone. They're gone. How do you reset? How to reprogram their mind where they could think for themselves instead of letting CNN, NBC, and ABC, and TNT, and Fox News, and all that tell them what's going on and what should go on. And no, they lie, scared. They lie and scared. They lie and tell those who have succumbed to it. All you have to do is watch the rap. If you voted for Trump and you go out there and tell somebody, yeah, I voted for Trump, they'll lose their mind. They'll probably spit on you. And I'm not talking about no haktui either. I'm talking about in your face. How do we reset? Honestly speaking, I don't know. The thing I can do is doing what I can to bring. I'm Bobby Brown with the Bobby Brown Show on the go. This was a quick one. Like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and support the stream below. And hey, you have a good day.